Hello, mic test 1, 2, 3. Alright, mic's picking up, that's good. Get myself to actually sit up. They always do that. I didn't turn anything down. Alright. We can just easily switch on over. Okay. So I need to remind myself, what would it take for tier 2 units of that type? The crawlers are only 10 seconds. Daggers are 15. Daggers use a little less, well, a little bit more silicone, and they use lead instead. Lead is easy to get. Even though I can just use a landing pad for a little lead as well. And silicone, because that is an option in reality. Database. You have 150 versus also 150. Okay. So what about tier 2 units? You have 50-50. Acquired to silicone and graphite. Excuse me. Got a bit of armor. Short range. Nova. They might help, but it has like 1 armor and it has a repair field. Not gonna be useful. Gonna die before it gets to use that, really. There's 4 damage. They also have a shield, which I think can take Foreshadow hits. I think shields leak over it though, so it's not like you can take completely in the shield. Could be an option. Alarax could also be an option. They have a little bit more range in the mace. A little bit more HP and armor too. Output is 10 seconds. Let's just coal and silicon for that besides the graphite. There is some extra coal right here. We have quite a bit of free power, so we could actually put you right there. And not have a launchpad blueprint? Really? Oh, that's ridiculous of me. Why don't I have one? And again, why would I have one anyway? I like to make everything by hand for some stupid reason. Now I need how much oil again? You need 9 oil a second. Don't need to pause. Output 15. Assuming, of course, you're not on regular sand. That's not appropriate. Oh. Oh wait, you are Oh. Actually make a lot of excess oil there. I did not realize that. Oops. Now I gotta click right there. Wow. Ah, wrong button. That's the wrong way. There, now we have oil in here. Which means now we have coal launching, which should actually make it a little easier for crawlers. I think maybe we could just do it on site with mining coal, but yeah. Actually, if you're just gonna... If I'm gonna do that... Like, I might as well just do that. Could it even go in more? All that phase. And it's still not enough. God, we go for phase so quickly. Oh yeah, I was getting that to actually have some plastanium. A little bit further in there. I'm looking at the foreman spots that actually make more phase. Oh. Could just move that thing. Mass driver. Place it right there. This pipeline. Put you right there. Then you will go into that thing. We'll also go into that. And first gotta reconnect all that. And now phase. Oh, that's a little annoying. Let's just get rid of it for the moment so I can actually fit this in. Of course, that's also going to require sand. Quite a bit of sand. Sand, 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 and more sand. Probably should have moved this a little bit, like, right here instead. That would have been a smart idea. No, I didn't realize this was not connected there. That's not connected. Okay, so that's launching nicely still. Good. Anyway, get a bit of sand for this. Hi, Cirrus. How you doing? Put you right there, put you there. Actually, yeah. I'll put you right there. Then I need you. Yeah, since I did Project Nimbus Wednesday, the place have been a little different for a bit. That came. Oh, because you guys are in that range, I see. Well, if you're gonna be right there, I might as well actually move this mass striper over there. Got utterly destroyed. I just couldn't keep pushing. The enemy units were just getting too strong. Taking too long. Mainly just because of those foreshadows. The foreshadows were the bane of my reality. It's so hard to actually push against them. Okay. Can be right there. This stream? No, I haven't launched yet. I've just been thinking of unit spam and getting a little bit more launching going. And resourcing. What am I doing? It's right there, you goddamn dork. Yes, see. Of course, you're gonna run out of water being right there, so I actually need to put you there. Give you a second one. Basically, nothing too exciting. Right, 246, huh? That might not be a bad idea. Try a different hell sector because that one sector is just making me bash my head in. It would be a good idea to try something a little different. In the hex. Yes, the hex. I don't think there's any other resources I should be sending. Yeah, that might not be a bad idea, just rotate. Get my mind cleared so I don't focus on, like, exactly one thing. What the hell I got going on here? guess I just forgot to replace that one. Okay, phase is getting back up and going. We are launching new phase, right? Or am I just keeping it in? I don't remember. $245. Hey. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Let's see. So the one with the 236, which would be that one. The super base that I'm ignoring, if I remember right. Okay, what do we got here? Wow, thermals. Thermal. A titanium there, quite a bit of thorium there. Scrap, a little bit more titanium. A lot of water. So we're split up into 4 bases, basically. Well, not cyclones, specters. Some cyclones, some swarmers, a few meltdowns. Here's a core, 2 overdrive domes, tier 3 production of novas, so that would be quasars. Pulsars are tier 2. And then we got crawlers for tier 1. Some thorium reactors. Another core. Another quasar. Oh, that's the water pump. Wait, no. That's not water. That's cryofluid. Because it's going into the reactors directly. Oh, impact reactors. We're just getting blast from... Oh, interesting. Silicon and... what's this? Dagger, so this is a fortress production. Okay. Fortresses, quasars, and crawlers there. What's over here? All production for an overdrive dome. Quite a bit of thermal. Air production. A tier 5 air even. And a microprocessor right there. Interesting. Why the microprocessor in the block? Well, I guess the door would stop it from coming out when it's supposed to. 2 foreshadows, that's tame. 3 enemy ships already out there. Cool. Why this little thing here? That's funny. A little defense island of another core, which would be... tier 4. Easy to disconnect though if you hit it right there. Oh. Quite a bit of oil here. More titanium here for forward. Here's the mega base. Enemy drop zone there, there. Might be another one. We got a big ass core. 5 foreshadows there, interesting. Holy air. Got a tier 5 Opax. Okay. More batteries, quite a bit. Why is this here? Can't even get in there from the water. Actually. Tier 5 boat of the support variety right there. Your force aboard. Oh, nope. Attack boat there. Okay. A bit of plastanium. Here's a big core with 3 impacts. Yes, I heard you the first time. I was just looking at the enemy bases. So there's the planetary launcher right there. Why is there a launch pad right there? Daggers, huh? Oh, so if you fix this up, you could actually get some daggers going. Well, it wouldn't be too hard. It only requires silicon. Might be a bad idea for well, actually, it kind of would be, considering they would just be annihilated very quickly. Okay. Have to claim this. Bring that over here, core. Or help. Now that patrol the islands? Oh, that's cool. They don't just sit there, they actually patrol. I like that. Okay, so I'm gonna get attacked by air, I'm gonna get attacked by ground, I'm gonna be attacked by fucking everything, just about. So they are gonna come from over here. Like a line of foreshadows basically around here for protection. Yeah, I can definitely see its appeal. It's really cool. Got some nice looks. Ah, so much brighter. And you're going for lead at the moment. Okay. I am going to make some tier support units to help with getting the ship built. Yeah, this sector does give me vibes of ruinous wars. Guess it wouldn't be a bad idea to repair that. And of course you don't have any power. Actually, if I'm just gonna do power, I could just do it like that. Okay. Remove all this junk here. I can have the proper playground. Especially since I need to make some room for my landing pads. Just sort of rebuilding. Good amount of black sand here. Probably not gonna be able to really use it though, unfortunately. Doesn't feel that small, to be honest. No, that's just me. Better landing pad. Oh, this is gonna be a little annoying to fit it in. I guess I could move that block there. Yeah, that will fit there. Okay. Then liquid containers. And you will go there. Actually... right now it's 4 p.m., but usually I stream like an hour and 30 minutes ago, starting. I just got distracted. Final Fantasy 14 is a little too fun. And if I put you over... Oh, you're from Florida. Okay, so EST time, basically. Also, make sure you're all being redirected over here, please. I do not want to be mining that, thank you. Let's see. I put them like this way, I shouldn't have to worry about that. I hate trying to move them. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Really? I mean, actually that fun to watch. That was pretty boring. No. God, I'm too used to playing Final Fantasy 14 at the moment. Also, where's the music? Kinda creepy that it just stopped playing. I'm gonna go with the double pipeline, because I think that would be good enough. Strange humor. I mean, I do have strange humor, yes. So I do fit that bill pretty nicely, I suppose. My god, just reconnect. It's all conserved, but... not missing a resource, am I? Silicon phase. Plastanium. Surge. Thorium, titanium, graphite, glass. Yep. I remember that well. I don't feel like trying to route it at the moment. Because you can tell with how nasty it looks. Trying to route stuff here. I'm gonna use this just for piping. Actually, I could just connect it right there. And we have our extra titanium because I'm gonna need it. Or for titanium like no tomorrow. Item form of liquids. Could be interesting, I suppose, but I think it would just be better to do the, like, error cores kind of deal. With this containers and the mass drivers there. Because it's just a lot easier to deal with, logistics-wise. That's just my opinion, though. I will add another 2 of you guys. Well, 2 sets, I should say. Should increase our water throughput a little bit more. Okay. So I know you're gonna send units. Once I turn off the target RTS AI, I'm gonna send units like around this way. I am gonna add. Probably don't need to add all cyclones. I could probably just get away with scatters, considering that's a tier like 0. Like, good match drivers would be nice. Because that's one thing I miss on the other planet. It's so much easier to actually move liquids on that planet compared to this one. Especially when you have to actually use the liquids a lot more on the other planet too. Though I wish the turbines had just a little bit more power to them. Like, instead of like being 180, it's how was it? 260? 280? Something like that range. Gonna add a bolt here. Probably should add some menders along the way, but I think it'll be fine. Silicon walls would be an interesting idea. Very interesting idea. Okay, I actually need to get the defenses up and running. Need to be faster, 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 faster. I feel like just doing foreshadows. Lazy, I know, but still. That's a little faster. And I don't think they're gonna be that annoying. Think is the keyword. It's not like I actually know what's going to be on this sector. Alright, I can't drag click. Because there are going to be those tier 5 ships. I do want to try and keep these back a little bit. Honestly, yes, I think scraps should actually be used a little bit more on this planet. It does make sense, you know. Bit more of a pain, huh? Right, I totally looked forward to that. Please go mining. Actually, all of you go mining. Then I need... you again, but I'm gonna move you like over here. actually didn't lose last time because of those units. I lost because of everything else. And the foreshadows. I just could not go past him. Okay. Mega, please. And then I need another surge. Yeah, I should actually make these plastanium instead. Infinite Pierce, huh? That sounds kinda nice. Oh, power. Power, power, power. Got a few you. Of course, now I need to add even more power over here. Let's see, how would be the most efficient? No, that's just a tease. Put the overdrive over there. This over here, that there. I don't know if that's actually within the range of the overdrive dome. Wait, phase or surge? I mean, they already take surge alloy. Phase could be an interesting ammo for it. Okay, go back to mining. Oh wait, we're running out of glass. Because we're not transferring the water fast enough. God damn it. Okay, fine. I'll do it properly. Move it all properly. Of course, because I did that, it didn't bring. Add some sand to your thing real quick. Because that was a terrible idea. Oh yeah, you also need that to be able to... Okay, now I can continue back on with this thing. Should have realized that problem sooner, huh? That could actually be really cool. And be able to do even more of that. More different ammos, that would be a good idea. And unsurprisingly, yeah, we're not having throughputs on this kind of issue. Yeah, I feel like Vera should actually be able to mine. Especially at least like one unit should be able to mine for him. Just up to that. Oh god. What units inbound? Yeah, I think orbital strikes would actually be a pretty cool mechanic. I don't know if they would ever program that in, because it could be a lot of a pain. You guys be on rebuild. I just need you guys to block that all off for a moment. It's not moving the water fast enough. You... I am gonna do this. Yeah, that would be pretty nice. Give those things some actual use. As it stands, they're not really useful. That's like, this isn't like building generic buildings on. Also, I think I need to make a thorium reactor to lower the flares over here instead. Which requires a bit of silicon. Not moving it fast enough, huh? I put it a little bit closer. Would that actually help you to be able to input? Okay. It does have, well, actually it did get a little bit of a nerf on the target range, so it actually has to be within Foreshadow range. Probably should be nerfed just a bit more, but it should get probably like a little bit of health in return. Yeah, I can see that being a good thing. Because it does have a really fast rotation on the turrets. Okay. I need to actually start making some units. Oh yeah, I guess I can also give you guys some water. Okay. Let's get some specters going. And of course you're gonna have to make me put it right there. Yep. That would definitely be a good change, honestly. I think that actually might not be a bad idea to just slow down the foreshadow rotation speed. Because it is really ridiculous. 12, so 60 divided by 12 would be 5? 5 times 30. Yeah, 5. We're gonna do that. I gotta move you right here. Actually, I can't do you right in that spot because you're just gonna get mixed together. Let's see. I wish you kept the connections. Yes, it is a very much a pain to wire it up. That's for sure. Well, I'm gonna need that much of it, so just do that. 10 times easier. Plus it's extra anyway. And then... I think this amount would be fine. I think we'll be fine with specters. Now there are 2 foreshadow, well, actually 3 foreshadows. And of course you're going to be like that, so I gotta actually add a K there. 32,000 HP, that would be nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Yeah, I think this was a mistake. Rebuilding that thing. If you're just gonna keep hitting that thing, I'm gonna add that. Probably should actually add some proper defenses over here. I probably should actually add some more water first to my resourcing. Considering all that is apparently not enough still. I do think the landing pads take a little too much water still. That's a tiny bit too much. Actually, if I put you over here, it allows me to get all the way over for here. I can easily put you right there. At the moment, I'm still struggling to get glass from all the water. Especially since they're being overdriven. Just not helping things either. Okay, now it's getting the water a little more easily. Okay, that's what the sound was, I forgot. Oh, that's a... Oh, good thing I went with Foreshadows, because holy god. Yeah, now we're actually getting a nicer amount of glass and all. And we're now just having the resourcing not getting through problem. I need to make a tier 3 version of this. Oh god, please no. It can already be evil enough as it is. Gonna have to make some forward defenses over here as well. I'm just brain dead at the moment. Brain dead, brain dead, brain dead, and more brain dead. Having trouble processing. Oh, I don't know. Went like that, it would work. Oh, let me get rid of Bethorium. The Spectre chains? There's a new projectile? I'll remember that. Right, that's the reason why I was getting those online. Because of these fuckers. Oh yeah, they have! They're more like bullet point. I now see it, that's cool. Definitely a good change. Okay. And I will have you guys. Well, I guess I could just have you both go like that, whatever. Of course, I also need a bit of repair. Let's see, some of you will be on that, and some of you will be on repair. Alright, this way this side gets protected. Not making enough cryo fluid? Oh, right. Also being boosted, so that would not help. And you're not getting enough water. Which is a very big problem. Still not getting enough? Really? I will add another 2 of you in that case. Of course, I'm gonna have to move you. Still not enough cryo fluid, god. Fruit yellow paper. Actually, maybe I should have done tier 5. Because that is quite a bit of yeah, maybe the tier 5s would have been a little better of an idea for assaulting. I also definitely need to forward batteries. Why don't you connect? Goofy little things. And of course you're gonna need some overdriving. Really? Only the specters? Yeah. I think it would have been a great idea to use these scenes instead. Yeah, they're definitely pretty fast, which is very nice. And silicon. Silicon, 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 silicon. I need to move that thing because it's in the fucking way. I think you automatically connect. Fucking goofy ass thing. Yeah, it's definitely very strange. It does make sense technically, since it is a build-up to... Rain fart. The rain. But yeah, it's just a little weird. Please just assist me. We can get more silicon going. That's tier 3, right? No, tier 4. That's range is 17. Right. Forget about those things, honestly. I don't really build them a whole lot, unsurprisingly. Oh, they can't? Well, that's fascinating. Also, I gotta switch that out. I can actually use my silicone. Really? It's a bit of a nerf? Okay, now you can go back and rebuild. That's not what I want. I want cryo, not silicone. I type in the wrong name by accident. Okay. Why are you guys so annoying about connecting? And of course I need to come over here so I can actually have proper connection point. Apparently you're getting quite a bit of your water, just not going anywhere. Okay. Well, if you're gonna be annoying like that, I guess. I did it backwards again. I did it the wrong way again. Clearly I need to modify this blueprint to, be able to tell which way is which. And yeah, I figured tier 5 is coming soon. Even though I'd rather it didn't. Okay, and then you guys can come over here. Help with the watering. And we're getting some tier 5 production again. It's chilling on the ME base, that would be surprising. Hey, you got Monos just sitting there. Oh look, Oxodi coming. And that's a tier 5 shippy. Some of you guys can come over here. And of course, glass production is suffering at the moment. I thought it was suffering anyway. Yeah, there's plenty of water. It is a bit of a weak spot, but they seem to be going for power first. Annoying little bombers. Of course, there's just not enough cryo fluid. Why is there not? Why are you going the wrong direction? Actually, technically going the right direction, but whatever. Yeah, the bomber was. The moment they are getting rather destroyed. And there's the bomber again. Bomber didn't shoot that time, interesting. You guys can also come over here. Please stop trying to push your brother. Silly goober of units. Maybe I should be going for the Corvus. It is. Oh, there goes the abandoning. Rip all those resourcing. Yeah, I think I need to add just a little bit of speed to these things. Should hopefully help with building these units a little bit. Move that pipe. I could add like another one. cool. Cut off all my power that way. Okay. We're probably going the right way. Now I just need you there. I'm gonna connect you too. More of this water for that. I don't know what your problem is. You guys are annoying me by getting in the way. Thank you. I can add another one right here. Yeah, they are getting past the foreshadows. Just slightly, anyway. There, rotary pup. Let's see, what could I do, technically? Only a few, so I can just add specters like that, and no. This should help a little bit with that. That way they're not actually getting past anymore. Okay, that helps a lot. Okay, first rain. Okay, doing a lot better than the Spectre. They're tanky and they hit like a truck. That's why I wanted them, to be honest. Got pretty close to losing that one. Kinda fast. Get a movement buff or something? Back. Yeah, but that's not really much of a contest with how slow Corvus is to begin with. Part of their balancing, I suppose. Try to add like a few Veras to the mix, couldn't I? Well, actually having the Spectre for shielding would also help a little bit as well. Can you guys please just move over there? Yeah, that is true. They move pretty quick. And it probably would help if I actually, remember to undo that so they actually could build. Yeah, it might not be a bad idea to get that going. Okay, ammo's definitely looking a lot nicer on that front. Yeah, but clips are definitely weak. Oh yeah, that's why the foreshadows are more scary, because of overdrive. My opinion is they should not be affected by overdrive. I don't like it. I think it's not fun balance-wise. That they're able to be affected by overdrive, so they fire even faster. For like nothing. Yeah, clips are underwhelming. Very. Oh, speaking of one. Probably should actually put some of those there then. Yeah, but it doesn't take long for a few foreshadows to rip apart a tier 5 with overdrive. Especially with that last base. Yeah, I think it might have a little bit. Maybe I should... Well, if I do that, it's gonna be a little annoying. Yeah, that's the main weakness of it. It's just spam units. And maybe I should actually set that one up. That idea. To get quite a bit of coal for it. A decent amount of silicone, so it shouldn't be that hard. Just have to bring in a little bit more water. Let's see. I did this. I'll allow it to not mix, hopefully. Keyword hopefully. And put that over there. What's the bring water all the way over here just to supply these. You'll be silicon and you will be coal. No, nope, 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 nope. forgot about that one. I'll craft with that, please. Looks like all this water is out now. Okay. Now for the plan I was thinking of. Is doing a whole lot of these. So I think a little bit of a swarm would actually help a little bit. I probably actually should move those. Hello, how you doing, Raven? Or Ravan, I should say. Actually, I can't do you like that. Actually, I can just put a container right there just to make it a lot easier. Then I need to switch all of you to crawlers. There's no way that's to switch all of them to one thing, is it? I don't know if this will actually get all of them going, but one way to find out, I suppose. Because I think this would help with the foreshadows just a little bit. Why is that going down in numbers like that? That's interesting. I guess I should actually be breathing in the coal instead, because I think we're just not. Wait. Because that probably actually would be a better idea. So I'm kind of processing. This is my original voice. I don't modify it or anything. Any program. I just figured it's not worth my time. Considering that's going to be used up a little less, I can just do that now. Hit you up with a little bit of power. Yeah, that is actually moving faster. That's weird. Weird quirk. But that does seem to be getting them moving a little bit better. I am gonna switch you over here. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Stagger them just a little bit to help with the foreshadows. I don't know how effective that actually is though, because it is being fed from a core. They're not getting all the way either, annoyingly. We're at least getting most of the way, so it's actually pretty nice. And I'm apparently not having enough power, so I am going to do RGG flower. Because I do have quite a bit of excess turns of Thorium. They're cooling, but they still got quite a bit going for them. Okay, now it's doing just a little better in this regard. Oh yeah, I could also add a overdrive dome right there for a little bit more power too. I do want some bears that actually have some why are you guys over there? Apparently I'm just gonna have to manually move you guys over here because you're too stupid. Yeah, I think I do have enough range, hopefully. Especially with these two Vera to help with repairing. After I take apart that base, it's gonna be a little bit more fun getting to die. Actually, this spot is pretty open, so if I actually bring in a tier 5 air unit, I can drop them in pretty quick. Actually, there is no overdrive dome over here, is there? Actually, there is one right there. Yeah, that is my hope. No, it's actually 7 here, apparently. I don't want to move. Ooh, don't want to lose you. Of course, even with this amount of Vera, well, not the easiest thing in the world. Put the overdrive there, why not? Stop boosting, please. A little too tight. I lost that one ring, god damn it. Oh, now I'm hitting problems where crawlers aren't moving fast enough. Great. Oh, that's a great problem to have, I suppose. Why not make a few Corvus? No reason not to. 6 Rain, 6 Barra. I don't know if I would be able to actually push in there. Still. Of course, there's also the Spectre for just help with the shielding. I actually have that disabled because it was pissing me off too much last sector. Yeah, that's definitely not doing it. I feel like Foreshadows are just too strong with overdrive domes. I don't know, maybe I'm just too paranoid. I mean, that probably is the answer. I'm just too paranoid of losing units because of how long it takes to build them. Why do I have only 8 monos? Where's my monos been going? Yeah, there's no rebuild, of course. That is true. I don't have to worry about rebuilding. Fuck it, yellow. God damn. Surprisingly, they got wiped out pretty quickly. All the goddamn turrets. I don't know, units just don't feel strong in this planet anymore because of foreshadows. Move you back. You guys are being stupid. They really are, just because of Overdrive Dome. I think they're perfectly balanced without Overdrive Dome, but with Overdrive Dome, they're not balanced anymore. That's my problem with them. Very, and I mean very slowly getting our way through. So apparently Corvus is going to be our best option in reality. Because everything else is just not good enough. For stupid overdrive with titanium. I can't speed up the game, can I? Wow, is cold actually the problem now? Well, that's easy to take care of. Yes, it really does. Like, that just being what eradication means now is really sad to me, to be honest. Tons of foreshadows. All the other sectors aren't that scary otherwise. Just outside of like the tier 5 unit spams and all, but... Yep, so they're getting through that. Alright. Have to slowly, very slowly get through. First, it's not like they're gonna want me to get through. Not the manas, please. I am gonna add another overdrive dome over here just for the foreshadows. So they just shoot just a little bit faster. Out, please. Alright. A little less turns. I actually wanted to select Vera just in case. Those are a lot easier to break through when there's no menders supporting them. Yeah, Guardian, so threatening. Actually, let's try just going for that. Foreshadow, Mender, and Overdrive, yeah. Nightmarish. I got rid of one overdrive, but that's about it. God damn it. Yeah, it is right there. Wait, why am I making those again? Oh yeah. I forgot I actually switched that backwards. Of course, because you guys are those shits. You guys can just go right there. Okay. Should be able to get the core. come on. Break it. God damn. Come on, you can break the core. Fine, go for that stupid mender. Okay, now can you break the core? Oh wait, there's another mender just right there. Whoa! Lag spike. That's a hell of a lag spike. Okay. Crawlers, just go over there, I guess. Corvus, I want you guys to go back. Vera, I want you to assist me. Not a core spot. Oh, it is a core spot. So there's 2 core tiles here, huh? Oh, there is. I shouldn't have placed that just yet. Oops. I also didn't mean to move my corpus just yet. Oh, goody. That would be a rain. Oh my god, are you guys seriously that stupid? Yeah, I definitely need like more defenses. Target that thing, please. You can rebuild, just not on that thing right now, thank you. And the battle music ended appropriately. Of course, those things did not take care of it very well. Okay. Now we'll take care of all this. Definitely want to be pulling those units away. Oh, there is a cryo fluid pool. Yeah, right, for the reactors. How am I better doing? Okay. I'm gonna have to set up some kind of defense to prevent them. They are gonna go into target with that core at the bottom. Oh, I am planning on using it. This is since it's gonna be within reach of a core, I can actually overdrive it as well. To make better use out of that cryo fluid. Maybe I should actually just do foreshadows here as well, considering all the high tier enemies. Because that would be a pretty good idea. I mentioned there's also a lot of piercing, so more reason to do it. Let's control to zoom out, right? Oh, that's a wall right there? Really? Why is there a wall there? Yeah, whatever. I am gonna do like 2 rows. Overkill, yes. But that's a good, kind of overkill anyway. Especially since I want to use menders. Oh wait, why I could just... I could just easily put these there, duh. Like an idiot. It's underkill. Yeah, I suppose it would be underkill. Of course, I am going to feed this phase the menders. Because I want them to actually have enough. How much range do you get? Quite a bit, actually. Okay. I mean, with this amount of foreshadows, it should be fine, targeting-wise. So I think they'll still go with where I want them to. I could actually use the cryo actually for more unit production, couldn't I? That probably would be more efficient. Much more efficient than trying to cool these, which probably wouldn't really need it. Oh yeah, I can also do that now. Right. Could you? You guys can be on rebuild duty. We're not enough glass phase again, are we? know what? You will be glass, and you will be the titanium. Ay, ay, ay. Get that. Get it in a moment. Right now I'm just worried about getting enough glass going. Get rid of the islands, not like I need to worry about it, but... And attack Sody again. Unsurprisingly, that was a lot faster. Actually, if I brought the reins with this... and one Spectre, be able to push a little forward. Yep, that's what I was thinking. Mobile defense. Damn. That was quick. And out of my ears. Pretty sure I set Bloom to like 0. Because I hate Bloom. Yeah, 0. I just don't like it in most games I play it. I can't think of a game I actually do like Bloom. You know what, let's get a core up. True core. And then we can get even more glass production going. So just faster if I did it like that. That. Because ultimately, it is glass that is holding me back right now. And of course I do need some overdrive. Just remembered. And of course now doing that, I also need to get a bit of surge alloy going into these. pretty much used for fucking everything, yes. There's like no end to it. Everything uses it. Okay, go repair. Every little bit of it is important. Oh, really? I didn't realize there was tier 4s. Doesn't even get close. Titanium, metaglass, titanium, and silicon. Yep. And my lead and copper are getting actually very low. That's not good. You guys can actually mine the lead, so the monos mine copper. Yep, copper lead. Copper lead, copper lead, copper lead. Okay. Yeah, you can actually go help with that. I probably should get some Barrett going as well. Actually, isn't this a nether core spot? It is a core tile, ooh. So I could use that to actually set up a few boats to actually make a head at Beachland. Yep, there is always plentiful amount of scrap no matter what. Scrap, scrap, and more scrap. Yeah, you think you're gonna get close to this core? Thank you. I appreciate being optimistic like that. Also, I'm running out of fucking... Running out of silicon again! Yes, it is. Core. Do I actually have to upgrade it, like, one by one? That's gonna be really annoying if true. Just need pyrite, yes. See, if I put you like that. Of course it requires silicon too. Gonna add a few of you guys over here. So we can actually get some pyrite going. Oh, we also need coal. You guys can add that to your list now. Yep, no coal. Such a pain. Oh wait, you can just go right there with that. Could you appropriately go to the right spot? If it works, it works. Just need a stopgap. I guess I also don't need the menders of those anymore. Go mining! Wow, we're just not making enough pyrite, am I? Also not making enough sand! Yeah, I got quite a few of these, don't I? Probably time to actually get a few barrels going. If I want to do that, gotta have to change that out. I guess I can just temporarily move it right there. I'll take care of it. You can go right there, so you're actually still connected. One right there, and then another one right there, so you're all good. You really don't need to be connected multiple times, please. Just the one. God damn. Look at all those lasers. Yep, I did a pretty good job of getting Surge Alloy. A real damn good job. Okay, so I need to go for the overdrive dome with you guys. Oh look! I mean, you guys could just ignore that. Okay, it wants to shoot at us, never mind. Okay, you guys need to go shoot that thing. Or not, because it's too far away apparently. Yeah, I should have the core. Alright, nicely taken care of. Okay, now I need to bring you guys back over here. Yeah, right above a spawn point! Isn't that awesome? I don't think it's gonna cause that many problems, if anything. Okay. Blast should absolutely be fine for the moment. I'll take a moment to do this. Also need to get more titanium. 'Cause that's apparently getting low. And I have to set up another set of unit production too. Like they're supposed to be hard. Doesn't seem that hard. Metas? Where do you guys come from? Oh! That's a lot of not so friendly units. So much so, I think I'm actually gonna need to use fuses for the defense over there. And I also think I should actually put some phase into that. Well, actually, you'll feed into that, which I don't want. Actually, I can just put you right there. Everything gets fed. I wish it was a little easier to tell those are walls. It probably would help if they actually have like a different color. Just a little. Oh, why not? I mean, there's not a reason not to actually get some lead going. Because that just helps with my miners just a little bit. I can also give you a bit. That seems like it's a factorio in that case. Because that pretty much ought to be factorio. Yeah, there's a lot more thermal there, which is nice. Dagger and Fortress are stuck right there, that's funny. You guys, I think I'll have you actually come over here. I mean, the terrain can technically fight back, it's the water. Just deep water, of course, but it can fight back. Yeah, they pretty much are making that, aren't they? Good for them. I actually need you guys to go around. Okay. Yeah, I'd won just about. You're not really fighting back. I always forget it is not in that tab. Of course, I also need air units for transporting my units. With it like that being... Like, maybe you're like right there, would you be fine? Yes, that's barely. Little annoying amount of feeding. I guess I can actually just take care of it by doing that. Voila. Need you to make that one, please. I had a feeling the tier 5 boats wouldn't be able to be picked up by them. Just for a bunch of balance reasons. Yeah, researching. And of course I got that actually. Actually, I can feed you off that. Get even more cryo fluid. Ta-da! Ingenious, isn't it? Wait, they're the smallest tier 5s? Really? Oh, actually, couldn't I put an underflow gate here? They actually include size? A 3x25. 3x75. 3x60, 25. 7x25. 8x25, huge. 7x25. Actually, Ox is bigger than that thing. And that's 7x25 as well, so actually the Ox is actually the biggest biggest unit. A fucking 8x25 compared to a 7x25. Massive. Yeah, you're right, that is the tiniest one. Oh, that's rude of you. I just want more silicon, and you want my silicon? Oh, I guess I'm just gonna have to do that, ain't it? Means I can also... Yeah. I'll just be lazy and do it like this. Because I can. Assist me, please. I need the assistant. Megas have been going down, that's annoying. Yeah, I pretty much do. Good riddance. And of course, oh, my silicone again! Wow, that's not enough to make this one? Even with the overdrive? Even with that? Okay. Also, I need more mining production, apparently. Especially if I, want some... God, I can't think. What is thinking? Do you know what thinking is? Because I don't know. So big you can't fit. Yep. It huge. Gonna have you guys set to mining. I'm gonna have to actually make some more cryo fluid here. Unsurprisingly, it doesn't get enough. You guys was just set to be rebuilt. There's not really a whole lot of free sand. Being able to turn while firing, that would be terrifying. Like, that actually would be pretty terrifying. I need a few more of you guys. It's draining my silicon like no tomorrow, of course, but... whatever. I could remove my tier 5 production from over there and just bring it over here alone. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea. We have that spot so I can actually, like, more landing pads. I think I need more silicon. If I'm gonna do that, I might as well get some mining. If it could dash, that would be horrifying even more. That would be a lot of capacity to do a whole lot of shit. Also, I am gonna just mix those. Or not. That's apparently a bad idea because it doesn't move enough shit. It's not good. Not enough oil because it's regular. Oh, I've been slowly losing units. Foreshadow range, oh god. Giving that thing Foreshadow range is a nightmare in disguise. And I need more power, so I'm going to come over here. Well, to be fair, the enemy spawn point is like right there. Rather than like right over here. In my defense. I don't know, maybe I just needed more raids. Yeah, fair enough, it would be a nightmare show. Rather than in disguise. Please do not ram into that. Also realizing since there's a lot of thorium around here, I could actually just do RTG flowers. Or the cult, I should say. Oh! That's not good. Yeah, momentary loss of power is not a good thing. Yeah, I shall survive. Bit of a setback, but whatever. Actually, the main problem is that the silicon is gone now. Lots of what's my resources. I am going to have to put a bunch of blocks on that. But you get your resourcing, but you're not going to be able to do anything else besides that. That's put me in a bit of a time limit. Because I was using that for resourcing. A lot of my silicon is from that core. It's a good thing I got this core at, but god. Also, quite a bit of my surge, too. Please assist me. Also, it's really annoying for you to actually do that over there. So could you not? Actually, you guys can go repair. Yeah, that's what I'm planning, just keeping them here. For the time being, anyway. Suppose since I'm gonna get annihilated otherwise pretty hard. Where's my silicon? Silicon, silicon, silicon. I am going to bring one Spectre over here. This should help a little bit with stupid bombers. Okay, I need you guys at a spot. Oh, of course, that's like the only copper spot, huh? Axios, please assist the player. Yeah, those boats are piling up quite a bit. The point, I am going to grab 5 of these. Slowly whittle them down. Because there is definitely too many. Yeah, I'm in a bit of a time limit with getting rid of those guys. Why are you bringing these units over here? There goes all that good silicon. Silicon got into that. God. Ay, 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 ay. Incinerator. Much as I don't want to, but I gotta. Stop doing that. Okay, I really need the silicon. So I'm gonna bring these back. Cause goddamn. First, if we're gonna bring them back, I also need to get some pyrite going again. On the table, table. Scary, 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 scary. Alright, that thing's on out. Those goddamn things. Please repair. Please get repair boats. I don't know why this part stopped. Yeah, it's definitely part of the problem. Farah, you guys can come over here to help. Oh god, there's a lot more boats. Okay, I think I need to get that up and running first. Yeah, I might lose. That's definitely a problem. Please assist. Problem is I need this resourcing. Okay, that's much better. Don't build. Of course all that goes to waste. Okay. I need shipments. That's not getting enough surge now. That's the problem. On a surge, on a surge, on a surge. I need the surge to be able to get everything else. And of course there's silicon on the goddamn thing again. Overreacted on an easy fit sector. I think the main problem is just the fucking boats. Wasn't expecting all that to be so nasty. Man. Okay, there. Can surge again over here. Oh, right. They might have destroyed that over here because of no defenses. Offensive walls, I should say. Where is the silicone coming from? We should not be getting silicone. Oh. That would do it. Okay. Can you please move? Yeah, I probably have seen quite a few around. Not sure what gives me that idea, though. Okay. Probably should have put those well within range of the overdrive dome instead. I basically really need the surge to be able to do just about anything. Okay, why did they buff Horizons with shields? problem is I just don't have enough. Just don't have enough surge because I used too much of it. Okay, that's abandoned. Alright, that was a good attempt though. First, I guess I'll look over here now. So I did that problem because I just forgot about upgrading my course defenses at home. That's the problem I had with that one. I don't know, I don't think I'd like these sectors. They wrap up a little too quickly into foreshadows and ugh. I don't know, maybe I just need a break from them from this map. Or maybe I just need to actually get some secondary sectors up for more resourcing. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. I feel like I am overthinking it in reality. Too much overthinking. If I am gonna do resource hubs, I need to figure out good secondary spots. And a battery power. Oh, right, because they take up a lot of battery to launch. I guess I'll add some more. I think I need to depend more on secondary resourcing. I think that's the main problem. Of course, those can't unload fast enough either. Gonna take a moment to get more water. Problem is, I just don't get enough silicon. If I'm gonna get more silicon, I need to get more hubs. I can supply more landing pads so I don't have to set up production. Silicon's like the biggest one. And I guess it also wouldn't hurt to have like a little bit more titanium and surge too. Because I also had a little bit of problems with those resources. Like I didn't have, well, I did have a little bit of problem with copper and lead, but I wasn't adding them much. Well, I had a little bit, but that was because I wasn't getting enough water. Titanium I didn't have a problem with, phase I didn't have a problem with, thorium I didn't have a problem with, it was just silicon, titanium, and surge. So where do I go for these sectors? What sectors could have a great amount? These look sandy, so maybe those would be great places for silicon? Yeah, let's go to sector 3. copper, lead, sand, and water. Like these duos are over here when the core's over here. Well, if I bring resources in, I could set up a bit of a silicon place here. Can't really make a whole lot because I'll be limited by the water only. I could have just reclaimed that, but... I don't know, I think I'd rather have my own blueprint Cirrus help me make. Probably be a little bit more efficient. Or maybe I should have claimed the solar panels. Oh well. I'm gonna need... you to kickstart it. Cause all I can really use the water for is power here. Would let me actually make some silicon for sending at least. Can also do some copper and lead, that wouldn't be a bad idea either. Already it feels horrible. I miss my polys. There we go. Power just kickstarted. I really should get some basic defenses going. I'm not really gonna use the Forum, so I could use that. There's only lead and copper here, so it's not like it's gonna be very threatening. At the same time, I could just... yeah, whatever. I'm going to make a double set of these. I think that would be able just to barely reach. Yeah, it just barely reaches, cool. Yeah, I will have these polys to help. With that, landing pad. Went that way. Wait a minute. You know what? I should just remake this blueprint. It'd be a lot easier that way. Okay. There. Then again. Okay. That'll get me all the water well, not all the water. All the resources I need. God. I can't talk. And again, when have I ever been able to talk? It's a trick question, I've never been able to talk. God, I'm so frustrated, I'm sorry. Just don't find them that fun because of the foreshadows. I think otherwise it would have been just fine. Yeah, single unit. Also, I just realized there's a bunch of boulders here. For that achievement. A whole bunch of boulders. Actually very helpful. Yeah, please repair those. Because I definitely don't want those going pop. Really bad. Well, actually, I can improve this even more. I am going to redo these. So, you will be phase, you be surge, titanium, silicon, titanium, thorium, graphite, glass. A little bit more silicon, and then a bit of copper. Guess me getting my ass kicked once. I'm gonna move that. I am going to... like that. Okay. will be the best version of it. And of course, it's also being a bit overwhelmed by resourcing, unsurprisingly. Yeah, it was crazy. Fucking hurt crazy. Fuck it, I'll just do cyclones, why not? It's one big old line. Oh, because I just forgot to, defend my core a little bit better. Assist me, my minions. Okay, that's a lot better. I don't care about the extra titanium. Doesn't mean much. Okay. And I just need another landing pad because I don't really care about really supplying it because this is a low-level place anyway. I was hoping for it to be a bit tougher. It would actually have more resources, but not how the cookie crumbles. It'll be surge. If there was titanium here, I could actually get more surge going. That would have been nice. Let's just set a flare again. Okay, good. Realistically, these cyclones should be like overkill. And of course, you ran out of copper. Let me kill these things then, so we can get some monos. There. You guys go mine for a bit. It doesn't really matter. Are you seriously just gonna send, a flare? That all you're gonna send? Like, goddamn. Well, that was big and important. All you're gonna do is send flares at me. You're so rude. What else am I supposed to do? Do these things cost titanium as well? Really? Ain't that a little annoying? Oh wow, they're sending 2 flares now. It's a miracle. Max, he loved me. I say that sarcastically. Please assist me with that. Is it just seriously gonna be 2 flares and nothing but 2 flares? Had known this, I would have just set up some cyclones at my core. To defend. That would probably help with that. Actually had ammo so we could shoot. I know this is a medium threat sector, but oh my fucking god. Zemivanyanja. What the hell's going on over there? Skippy the waves. Not much to it anyway. Skip the wave, skip the wave, skip it all. I am getting titanium, right? Yeah. I am getting titanium, wasn't sure. Also, I might as well just light this up a little bit. Because there's no reason not to! Oh, we're all wet now. Not the fun kind. Assist! Look at it! Just sending flares! And daggers! It's medium threat! For fuck's sake! I don't feel like I'm threatened! It would help if I actually put it correctly. You know, for obvious reasons. At least I can get some silicone out of this place. That's gonna be like one nice thing. Not a whole lot, of course, but still, it's something. That's all that really matters, is just something. Not every sector's perfect. I don't even know how much power this is. Wow, that's a lot of power. I'm actually kind of surprised it's that much power. Actually, yeah, I'm goddamn. Goddamn, all that water still. I do think these need to be buffed a little bit with the landing pads of how much water they consume. Greenage on this slightly. Does feel a bit ridiculous, especially with the throughput limits of piping. Capacity of 40. Yeah, that's not a whole lot, is it? I guess one thing that I could do that actually help this would be to do that, because that has a lot more water throughput of 100. Seems to be doing a little better now. Wow. Horizons. I'm actually threatened. Oh, captured a sector already? Alright. That should take care of it quite a bit. Oh yeah, I totally forgot the overdrive. I'm actually curious if it'll actually get enough resources from just plugging it in like this. I mean, it does seem to be holding so far, so I guess it is. I can do basic oil for this. Especially since it's not like I need a whole lot. Oh, wait. I have to do it like that to make sure it actually gets out. Which means... So... a bit more like that. If I do the spot. Gotta remember to breathe. Relax. Connect those. And voila. Oh, those are turned that way. Reverse! Reverse! Okay. Got that going now. So now we need to get some launch pads. I really should make a blueprint just for this. Launch it! Well, it needs to happen. All it needs to be known as... launch it. That's not supposed to have water. Drain the water until there's nothing but oil. I also need some close that there too. And fine, I guess I'll do that. Get it all sorted out. And you're too fucking bothered to do it. Probably could help if I spelled. Wait a minute. Could have helped a little. Being able to spell. First, you produce so much that you actually need to be sped up. How did that get replaced with a conveyor belt? I actually don't understand that one. How did they do that? I mean, if you're gonna have that much extra... Okay, maybe not that far. Because I need to be able to actually get input in there. Okay. Destination free. Just go there. So I actually know how much silicon I'm at. Only 800 a minute. Seriously not enough water. Where's every little bit? Oh, there it goes. Now it's more like it. Yeah, silicon shouldn't be a problem now with this sector. I guess we could also do like a few more for copper and lead, couldn't we? No, I don't think I'm gonna do much more tonight. I don't think I do anyway. Ah, we actually running low on thorium. Apparently, we're making quite a bit more. I guess it wouldn't hurt to actually add a few more RTGs there. Get a little bit more power. Just to better utilize all that. Because this base does need more power for storing up batteries and all. Especially if you launch it in multiple waves. that is one big problem. It'd probably actually help if I put them in the right spots, wouldn't it? Huh? But nah. Oh my god, I think I'm just done for today. I'm definitely at my limit. God. I almost had it with that one base too. If only I defended my main core well enough, I wouldn't have this problem. And I guess it would have helped if I actually made some impacts as well. For more power. Is they're still not getting it all out? Really? God damn. Meh. Eh. Whatever it was, it's not important, I guess. God damn, our form really is going down the drain. Really do need something that can mine Forium, please. I know why the Forium's going down the drain because of a phase. Just not good enough. Destination, none. The sun. Oh yes, my favorite destination. Eating everything into the sun. Cause that's how you do it. Oh, there's some Forium right over there. Might be some more here. Still some right over there, so I could actually take this out and just beat the Forium into the core there. That would probably be the best idea. Because it's not like I need that power over there. Anything, I just need the resource. Assist me, please. Okay, go back to mining. Not a lot of Forium there, but it's still something, so who cares? I need every drop of Forium I can get. Because I got an appetite for phase. Because I'm gonna phase real hard. There's even more over here. Yeah, I'll be able to make like one giant conveyor belt for that. I need to go like this. Go like that. Identify that. Why am I stressing myself out? And of course, we gotta very slowly get through all of that. Also, I am gonna put those there. I just wanna get those repaired so they stop blinking. I don't know why you're not getting water. Silly little miner. Oh, probably also help if I finish building that, wouldn't it? And slowly but surely, the blinking shall stop. It shall be a better day as a result. Also, didn't realize I didn't get rid of the boulders over there. God, I can't talk. Talking is fucking hard, you know? Especially when you gotta get yourself to talk in front of people when you're not being watched. Not the easiest thing in the world. Top of trying to focus. Either way, it's a whole lot of fun! A good kind or a bad kind is definitely a different question altogether, though. I need someone in here to yap with me, if anything. Probably my biggest problem. Just not good at yapping by myself. Not at all. Of course, I also kind of wish I remembered why I didn't get another set of phase. Oh well. At least got some more for him coming in now as a result. Should not be as much of a problem. I really don't need you guys actually moving items around so you're doing calculations as a result. All my firm just being consumed by phase, or also being consumed by cores? By cores, I mean the launchers. Maybe I should overdrive them, though. Maybe, 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 maybe. Ugh. That water's nasty. Too busy, I guess. Where the hell if I actually brought, like, everything? Everything. Feels like Forium is slightly going up. Just ever so slightly. And of course, I bring in all the launch pads. Forium would definitely go up. Please! I'm gonna hook this one up to the core. I have a proper idea how much resourcing is going on with the launch terminals. Absolutely fascinating to watch. Especially for glass and graphite. Thorium is definitely going up a little bit more now that we brought the launch pads back online. Okay. This one's filling up pretty nicely. How about this one? That one's filled, and that one's probably all filled. Okay, so all three of them are filled. Except for this one, of course. What would be the good sectors in that case? Those ones are extreme and high, so maybe those ones would actually be a good idea to take over for resourcing? So it might be like, been rebalanced the resource amount? Hi there. I don't know. That's eradication right there. With extreme right next to it. Interesting. That one's also eradication. That one's extreme. Fascinating. Those are a lot more extremes than eradications. All the bases seem to be extreme eradication now. Not a whole lot of, like, high. Actually rather interesting. Might give me a good idea on the resourcing if they're difficult, because extreme definitely means it's gonna have thorium. Which means it could be pretty good for making more search. I don't know. I think my brain's just too fried. Yeah, definitely gonna have to give the hell sectors a bit of a break. Get more resource hubs going. That's probably just my main problem. Not enough resourcing. I need to depend more on external resources rather than internal. Only really for silicon surge. Bit of titanium. Thorium has been fine, but I didn't use much of RTGs. Maybe I should actually put blast into launch pads as well, so I can actually use impact reactors. That's an idea. Blast reactors, not blast reactors, impact reactors with blast launch landing pads. A bit of a pain, but in that case, all I have to supply is the water and titanium, but I could also just add a landing pad for titanium as well. It wouldn't be a bad idea. Make it a lot easier just to worry about water. Of course, I could also add a silicone and phase for the overdrive dome so it's even more efficient. What silicon do you... not silicon. Cryo fluid is 15 a second, and if I remember right, you are 12 a second, right? Yeah, so you only need 2 cryo fluid mixers per. Make a little mock cup. I did that. Landing pad right there. No, if I put that there, well, it could if I actually did it like that with the water. First part of the problem would be making sure it's all connected. Could do that. Put this over here, that would make enough space. Actually, if I put it over here, did this, then another landing pad. Rather tileable. Bit of expensive, but it does technically work. In theory, anyway. Well, it shouldn't be in theory, because you just need to connect the water here, get titanium going in here, blast in this, and voila. You got an impact reactor going. You could actually supply quite a few impacts by doing this too. Of course, that's not also including the water needed to supply these. That's a bit of an annoyance too. If I do it like this. Bingo. Taken care of. Get plenty of water going in each way. That's actually a really good blueprint. Probably could be more space efficient. Actually, I can do it a little bit more space efficient if I do it. If I put that to the side, since it has space now with the phase conveyor, we'll get rid of some link. Okay. I have some of you assist me. And as a result, we now have a very tileable blueprint. All we just need to do is get some blast now into the launch pad. And we pretty much have like free power. Well, it's not technically free because you gotta have some battery charge beforehand, but... Oh, this is really good. Uh-huh. I guess it wouldn't hurt to actually have some batteries, well, spots. Make it look a little nicer too. If I could figure out logic, I guess I could turn like an on and off switch for a reactor. Or even more efficiently, like, if charge is above a certain amount, activate. Something I could do. Good. Light. Lazy bitch impact. Absolutely lazy, yes. First, if you did it like this, adding the overdrive. It doesn't count that overdrive for power, okay. Warm up is 115 seconds. 21 seconds until equilibrium. But yeah, that would work. No, I totally forgot to set that up anyway. With the launch pads. Whatever. Do that next time, because I'm done for today. Was not expecting that much of a brick wall. But yeah, I think the main problem is probably needing... I probably just need better blueprints. They're also more space efficient is the problem. Especially for the silicon, that was like the main problem. It took up so much space. That could have been taken up just by launch pads instead. I guess it would have helped that I had the cyclones actually have some menders too. That would have been smart. And I definitely got some things to think about. But if anyone's watching this afterwards, thank you for coming by and watching. I hope it was at least decently entertaining to see my ass get kicked. But anyway, I will be back again on Monday with Final Fantasy Tactics again. Advance again. Not regular tactics, Tactics Advance. Should be a lot of fun, I imagine. Hopefully we finally get jerky for quest-wise, because I would like to get some even more quests done. So we get even closer to doing that side story. And being finished with the game. And I don't know what doing after that one. It's humping. Jumpin'. Anyway, if anyone, thank you for coming by and watching. I will be back on Monday. And I'm repeating myself. Yeah, okay. Thank you for coming by and watching. Take care and see you then.